It's time for a showdown
It is.
with Mr. Death Phantom. Please. Mr. Death Phantom was his father. Let's be real. Death Phantom is his name. It's time for the penultimate episode of Season 2 of Sailor Moon Crystal, and also this show.
No.
Well, the second season of our show.
Okay, the second season. Yes.
Because
Fair.
clearly we have seasons for this show. This is episode 25 of Jared and Al Watch Sailor Moon Crystal. I'm Jared. That's Anne Ladyem.
Hello.
And we are here to talk to you about Act 25, Showdown, Death Phantom. Welcome to the episode where things are going to pop off. Because it's true.
Yep.
Oh boy, you remember our cliffhanger from last week? Because boy, we've been waiting with bated breath an entire week to talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
Wink.
Wink.
So last time we left you, Prince Demand was he was having a bit of a crisis.
He was about to touch the strings.
He was about to touch the stones together. Touch the butts.
Touch the butts.
And everyone's like, no, trying to get to him.
Yep.
And when we last left off, he was mere inches away from touching the two legendary silver crystals together. And that's where we cut.
Yep.
This time, we rejoin the
We're
action,
back.
and he's still in the midst of doing that.
Takes a while.
Yes. Everyone is freaking out like, no. Oh, the Sailor Guardians are knocked out. Tuxedo Mask is like, uh-oh, this is bad. King Endymion's like, uh-oh, this is bad. Black Lady is like, give me my crystals back. The cats are just like huddled in a corner. And one person decides to call a halt to all this.
To take action.
To take action. Sailor Pluto casts Time Stop. And that's also, I think this is where, oh god, I skipped some pages. Oh god. Oh god. That is also, this is where, if you remember last episode as well, we talked about the 3 taboos that Sailor Pluto can never do. She is to remain the guardian of the door of space and time. We talked about the first 2, but the third one we left off, and this is where we learn it. The third taboo, you can never cause time to stop.
Nope.
Because bad things happen when you do that. Like, you die.
You die.
You die. But for the time being, she's okay. For now. She has caused time to stop. For certain people, I guess. I guess just for him? I don't know. Everyone else is kind of like still able to move around. Which is weird.
Everybody stops like at first, and then she like people keep popping out of the freeze.
Yeah. So like Usagi, the Sailor Guardians, the cats, King Endymion, Tuxedo Mask, they all pop out. And then she's like, hey, Usagi, psst, psst, hey, go get the crystals now. You should do that. That would be a good idea. Like, don't just stand there. Go do that now.
Oh yeah, she's dying.
She's dying. And also Black Lady's like up and about as well. So it's like it's a select group of people who just don't get affected by it. I don't know. If you're able to stop time, I guess you have like the power to also be like, okay, these people don't get affected by this.
Yeah.
Because that would make sense. Which I mentioned this to you when we were watching this episode, but like they mentioned how, you know, if she casts like her spell to stop time, that effectively kills her.
Yep.
In Sailor Moon Another Story, the alternate season 4 RPG that they put out on the Super Famicom, that's just one of her abilities that she's able to do, and she can just cast it all the time, pretty much.
Jesus.
And like it literally just breaks the game because you can cast Time Stop and literally stop like the enemy's turns for like a set number of turns. So like, hey, pro tip if you're playing that game, make sure Sailor Pluto's in your party because she is top notch in that game.
Broken.
Just a tad. Just slightly broken. But yeah. Bad things are happening. Sailor Pluto has collapsed now because she has stopped time and she's like, oh god, go get the crystals, do Crystals. Do it. Usagi finally listens, and she goes and grabs the crystals from Prince Demand's hand. And she has both of them.
He has 2 hands.
Yes.
You said hand.
Oh, sorry. his singular hand that he was holding both of them in.
They're not touching.
Nope. Pluto has a monologue right before she dies about how she always wanted to fight with the Sailor Guardians. She always looked up to Usagi and everyone else, and she hopes that she's able to save Chibiusa in the long run. And then bad things are happening.
Taps.
Pluto calls forth Diana from the door of space and time, which is pretty much
She gets
like
in a kitten bubble.
Yeah, the kitten bubble. And she's like, "Hey, thanks for guarding the door. Well, King and Debian, it was real fun, dog."
And now nobody's guarding the door.
Yep, no one's guarding the door. That's bad. Oh, this is also where she mentions that King and Debian's cape in his lavender color was a great color, which it is. It's a nice little color. And then she also asks for forgiveness from Chibiusa while she's still Black Lady. And then she dies.
Yep.
Rip in peace, Pluto.
Taps.
Which, there is a question that I am surprised you have yet to ask, which I'm not going to mention it now, but I'm assuming at some point you are going to ask it.
Oh?
About Sailor Pluto. But we'll get to that at a later point in time, or whenever you come to terms with it.
Okay.
So yeah, Sailor Pluto is dead. DED dead. Black Lady's like, "Oh, this is bad." She has some flashbacks.
That was my friend.
Yeah. She reminisces about her times with Pluto, how when she stole the key from her to go back to the past, and how she was her only friend, and she starts to break down and cry. Which is interesting because like you wouldn't have expected that. Like you would expect her to like stay strong throughout this with her villain ways, but like Pluto's death just like cuts to the core of who Chibiusa really is.
Yep.
And it's interesting because I think in the original anime, like this happens, like something like this happens, and basically Black Lady doesn't break down initially. Like she still kind of like wrestles with everything, and like essentially like that death gives her like credence to be like, okay, well I am all alone. Like this is basically what I thought, and it kind of like assures her of like her thought process at the time. And then it takes like a little bit more to bring like her actually back out to being a good person, which is what we get here. As Black Lady breaks down and cries, Chibiusa is able to produce the legendary silver crystal. Huh. Interesting.
Huh.
Interesting. Which at this point as well is Prince Demand's able to wake up, and I think kind of time's able to start flowing normally again, which I guess that would make sense since Pluto's dead. And everyone's like, "Oh, this light, this is the legendary silver crystal." And also, Chibiusa gets a transformation sequence.
Mm-hmm.
She has finally awoken to her dormant powers that have laid there for 900 years. Chibiusa is ready to truly become the princess. Yay!
Yay!
And everyone's like freaked out, like, "Holy crap, you transformed! That's crazy! Oh man!" Also, Mamoru's back. He's like, "Hey, there's a new guardian. That's cool." And everyone's like, "Oh, hey, you're not crazy and mind warped anymore. That's cool."
Making out with your daughter.
Thumbs up, everybody. And then Chibiusa is now Sailor Chibi Moon. She tries to go over to Pluto and be like, "Hey, I transformed. It's all okay, right? It's all okay, right?"
Tears.
It's bad.
It's bad. It hurts.
Which at this time, Usagi's also able to retransform, and she's
Yup, she's done.
like, this is like the first time in like quite a while you actually get her catchphrase, and like she just delivers it with like emphasis. So like, "You done f***ed up."
Yeah.
Like, we're going to go whoop your ass.
Punishment time.
Which is kind of intense because, oh hey, we gotta go fight a planet.
Yeah.
which is not usually what you want to do.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't want to fight a planet.
And this is where Chibiusa finally understands what her dad told her many moons ago about Sailor Moon having like the strongest heart and being invincible and all that jazz.
Many moons ago. Anyway,
But
she gets it.
yes. Prince Demandos, though, he's still kind of doing his own thing.
He's like, where the heck did my legendary silver crystals go,
Where
guys?
did these go? And then he realizes that Nemesis is going to come and try and attack Usagi and all of them. He's like, well, if they're going to get killed by Nemesis, I'm going to be the one that does it. Yeah, but too bad Tuxedo Mask and Sailor Moon are here, and they use their combined powers to just obliterate him. Excuse me.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, because he has that weird, like, oh, I love her and I'm gonna be the one to kill her, like, phrase. And dude, no, that's not how love works.
And he just gets destroyed.
Yeah, just done. So, R.I.P. Matt Mercer, Prince Demand.
Our drinking buddies are all gone.
So sad. All of them, except for the planet. The planet's still there.
The planet's still there. He can still consume.
Drink for the planet.
So after Demand goes down, we are finally kind of like warped into this weird cosmic field thing, whatever. And we are finally introduced to the true form of Death Phantom, which is just like a face.
Yeah, it's a face.
A creepy skull looking thing just floating.
It's spooky.
And it's like, oh, I'm a big old planet. I'm going to defeat you. You can't defeat me. But Usagi's like, no, dog, I can beat you up. It's cool. You're going down,
I got
buddy.
this.
You dunskies. And she sends out an attack to it. To the giant planet. And that's how we end our episode.
Yep. Cliffhanger.
Another cliffhanger as we wind down to the season finale. Which is strange because you mentioned this before I think we started recording that. Really, this is kind of like the big fight scene.
It is.
Because next episode there is something, but it's not like the big culmination. It's just like here's an attack and that's it.
Yeah, it's more like the next episode's more wrap up and what happens after.
But hey, let's talk about some changes.
Let's do it.
We have a change from the manga.
Oh, snap.
Demand did not try to protect Sailor Moon and tried to kill her. And was killed by Sailor Moon and Tuxedo Mask via the Moon Rod, which is what we talked about. Because I'm reading from the manga, so that'd be why. From the original anime, Sailor Pluto did not use her time stop ability until the 35th episode of the third season, which is a long while. And she never died after stopping time, but rather just vanished and did not appear in person until the Sailor Stars arc, which that is season 5, I think? Or 4. It's one of those two. Death Phantom never turned into a massive wave of darkness, nor was he one with Nemesis itself. A younger Sailor Pluto was never seen in flashbacks.
Oh, bummer.
Chibiusa was restored to her former self when Sailor Moon became Neo Queen Serenity and reawakened Chibiusa's real memories. Chibiusa did not appear as Sailor Chibi Moon until the middle of the third season. Sailor Chibi Moon never had a smaller version of the Moon Rod, which I think she kind of gets from Queen Serenity next episode. Neo Queen Serenity's awakening and King Endymion's spirit returning to his body were not shown on screen, which we'll get to that next episode.
Yep.
So yeah, we are down to our final episode of season 2.
It's been a good season.
It's time to say goodbye to a lot of things.
Oh, don't even remind me. I'm so upset.
We're going to talk about that next time.
Mm-hmm.
So join us for our look at the season 2 finale. It's not the end for us. We will keep going, continue onwards with season 3 afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
But we will talk about Act 26, Replay, Never Ending, the season 2 finale, next time. Time for a final showdown. And to get very sad.
Yeah.
So hey, if you want more from us, go to seasonalamycheckup.com or sac.cool for past episodes of this show, the Seasonal Anime Checkup and Seasonal Anime Checkup OVA podcasts, and you can also find columns and reviews on there as well. It's a cool website. I approve of it because I do all the stuff on it. You can find more from Anne Ladyem at anneladyem.com, where she has columns, reviews, and all her fun stuff.
Shenanigans.
Anne Ladyem approved because it's her website.
Yeah, I guess so.
And you can also follow us on Twitter, twitter.com/anime checkup. If Twitter's still up at this point, who knows? It might be gone.
Yeah, there's really honestly no telling.
So yeah, join us next time as we will talk about the finale, Act 26 replay, Never Ending.
It's an ending.
It's an ending, of course, and then we'll give our overall season 2 thoughts as well in that episode.
Yep.
Yep. Tune in next week for all that fun stuff.